like that, nice and clean.
Alright, how's it going, everybody? I'm glad to be back. We took some time off. We did some stuff to the shop. We'll kind of show you guys that now, and then we got to get Dad's car ready for this coming race on Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Tell a friend. Let's get those subscribe numbers up a little bit. Keep on bringing you better content, hopefully. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Right now we will give you a little new shop tour. Same building, just different. We just upgraded it a little bit. So
wow, look at that shine.
we got new lights and insulation and drywall. So we just got to do the staircase there, and really excited about it. We can actually see what we're working on now. We're gonna be able to heat it. So hopefully be able to bring you guys content throughout the whole year, and you know, through the winter. We work on the car and work on other stuff and bring you guys some content throughout the winter that way. So yeah, really looking forward to it. So, all right, well, let's dive into the car. We gotta do set ride height, scale, do all that kind of stuff, and then we gotta switch springs. We're gonna change some springs around, and then we're going to rescale and see how everything is. So, but right now we got to get it set the way that it is. So we have those numbers currently, and then we'll adjust. So, all right, let's get to it. So we got the car up, we got the left rear off, and we got the right front off, and we smashed them. So we have our base numbers, and now we're going to switch over the springs on the coils themselves and redo it, set our ride height back, and then I'm going to also double check our bottom number. Our bottom number, we moved from ride height, we moved 2.125, so that's like what? 2 1/8 roughly. We were 660 pounds was our bottom number at that measurement. So we're gonna set the new spring on, set our ride height first, and then we'll check the bottom number and see what that changed. Write that down so we know it, just in case it works, and we kind of know that we need to shoot for that bottom number, you know, give or take. So I don't know if I ever showed you guys these, but these are coilovers that we run. This is the adjuster nut. It's got the body. Obviously you can move this body up or down, which you'll see on the left rear, because I have to move it down because I have a 10-inch spring going on it, and it's an 8-inch spring on it right now, so you can adjust that. So how do you get these springs off? The cups, the top cup, what I would call the retaining cup, I don't know what it's actually called, is just zip tied to the spring, just so it doesn't fall out when you unload it. And that just pops off, and the spring just comes off. Pretty straightforward, simple, easy peasy. And same thing, you put the new one on, and you just put the cup back on. Now, if you guys have a ride height gauge like I do, I got 2 of them on here. I got a zip tie and a little rubber washer. You want your cup on top of that. That way then, when it compresses, it'll push that O-ring up to it, and then you can measure your ride height. just like that, you got a spring change. So now we're gonna go set it back in the Smasher, check our numbers, and reset our ride heights, and then we can go back on the car.
It feels like you're running at an incredible rate, Harry.
All right, so same concept. You take the retainer off the top, pull your spring off. But now I had an 8-inch spring on there, and I'm gonna go to a 10-inch because that's all I could get at the time. So as you see, if we go to a 10-inch, we can't get our retainer on because it's hitting there. So you could unscrew this, I suppose, and probably get there. But you can actually slide these up. Alright, so this one's a little beat up, but you can actually pull the things off, and there's actually a little snap ring on here, and you can move it down to the bottom hole, and that's exactly 2 inches, and that's going to give you your 10-inch spacing. Now they'd probably make a cool tool for this. I don't have it.
It was a couple hours later.
Just like that, now I move that snap ring down to...
What'd you do?
down to the bottom, and it was up here. So now when I go and put my coilovers on, and then I go and put my spring on, I can get all that back together and perfect. Stab myself. I think once we find a setup that Dad likes, we probably won't be changing springs as much as we have been. We're just trying to find something that he likes, and when Griffin drove it after that, then this is what he told us to do.
Who's driving the bus?
What bus?
As far as spring changes and setup and that kind of stuff, so off of what he felt. So if you guys are ever in the market, or if you are looking, I would definitely be in contact with Legends Direct. Griffin and everybody down there are flat out amazing. Like I said, Griffin drove our car for us and kind of helped us out on what we needed and so forth. Now we got this one done, so now we're gonna go put this back in the Smasher, do our numbers, write them all down, and put it back in the car. Alright, so got the car all scaled. I didn't video a whole lot of that. That's my bad. I get going and I forget to turn the camera on. So, yeah. Anyway, we got it all scaled. We got the 6 degrees of camber in there. We got the, I think it's 1.5 or no, something. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the numbers. But, got them in there. So, I think the car's ready to go. Reset tow. Redid all that. We dropped the rear percent down a little bit just because it was right at the limit at Thunderhill scales. So we'll try and get that, but that's what we got. Sorry, I'm yawning. Those are the spring rays we put in. That's our tire pressures, and that's what we have for camber and caster. So 2.5. So yeah. All right. Well, Dad's over there digging in boxes. He just needs to take some driving lessons.
Yep.
So I guess we will see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Learn how to drive. Yeah. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in.
It's looking good.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta clean it up, but
Wow.
walls and ceiling and lights looking good.
It looks really good other than that area.
Not here or here so much, but right here.
Yeah.
That area there.
Got a little work to do there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Forget the
Oh, yeah.
34 license plate. Go back on the 34 Ford. Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
Woo, doggy.
All right. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm done.
You ain't never seen nothing like this. Never thought it'd be so enticing. Oh, it'll pull you in with a tight grip. Shines like a diamond, bright when the light hits. Oh, shifting your senses, lifting you up to a different dimension.